Is this just who Ichigo is, Donald Trump in monkey form?
No, not at all.
He's got the comb over.
Yeah, he does have that. No, that's just that's a power play. I got to do the power play.
Oh, okay.
The art of the deal.
Misfits of Mayhem.
This pool just took off again.
Am I about to make a saving throw?
Oh shit. I got that 20.
There's the highest we can only that's for 30?
That's a 30, yeah.
Okay.
I got you. Yeah. Ranthor lowered me down there. Booster revive. This is what we do, working with team.
Hello and welcome to the Mayhem Misfits podcast, a Dungeons & Dragons 5e live play podcast. This episode is the first part of a session originally recorded on Saturday, June 1st, 2024. Although we will introduce ourselves at the beginning of the main recording, I will say for the record that our players this session are Ray as our Dungeon Master, Billy as Ranthor, a male Goliath, level 9 Barbarian and level 1 Fighter, Jake as Ichigo, a male Hadozi, level 9 Monk and level 1 Warlock, Hansel as Maki, a male Variant Human, level 7 Druid, Michael as Tarek, a male Half-Elf, level 5 Paladin, Andres as Tekken, a male Custom Lineage, level 5 Warlock, level 2 Sorcerer, and level 2 Fighter, and Frank as Kili, a male Half-Elf, level 6 Rogue, and level 3 Fighter. The current campaign for the Mayhem Misfits is the Scourge. During the last session, the Scourge was wrapping up loose ends in New Zambola and preparing to travel once again with the goal of reaching the capital of the Red Empire, Argos. Will they succeed in departing their beloved town? Find out on today's episode of the Mayhem Misfits podcast.
Hello, my name is Raymond. I am the Dungeon Master for this campaign.
Hi, I'm Billy. I play our Goliath Barbarian Ranthor, level 9 Barbarian, level 1 Fighter, and I am currently one of the champions for the Allhammer.
Hello, I'm Jake, and I play Ichigo. I'm a Hadozi 8-man who is a monk, level 10 monk, level 1 warlock that I picked up a couple games ago. Lots of stuff's gone on with my character, and I'm just trying to recover right now.
Hi, my name is Hansel. I play the character Maki. I'm a level 7 human, Variant Human Druid. I worship the Wild Mother and am friends with the party cleric Lucia.
I am Michael. I play Tarek, the half-elf paladin, currently level 5, struggling in a world of level 11s.
Nobody's level 11 yet.
Okay, level 10s.
I'm Frank. I play Kili Colt. I'm a male half-elf rogue, level 6, fighter level 3. I think that's it.
And also playing today is Tekken, played by Andres. He'll be joining us a little bit later. He plays, let's see, what is he? He's a custom lineage level 9.
Tekken is a custom lineage sorcerer warlock fighter.
Okay,
level
so
9.
Fighter for, what's that ability that you could go twice?
Action Surge.
Action ability,
yeah.
action surge.
Yeah.
And then I'm guessing Sorcerer and Warlock for that
And he's
charisma synergy.
Yep.
He's a
Just
pretty
different
fervent
spells.
follower of the Raven Queen.
Yeah. So he's a 2 sorcerer, a 2 fighter, and a 5 warlock.
Maki, Tarek, and Ichigo.
Are all on the right side.
Wild Mother.
Yeah.
Team Wild Mother. I think that we convinced the city of which way was better.
All right, so last session we were tying up our loose threads. We were shopping. We bought a bunch of cool things. Multiple ones of us got tattoos from Eric. He was a very busy guy. And, we're just kind of getting ready for the road. We've been in Zambola for a while now. Even though we agreed to stay for even longer, I think we're just going to wrap things up and head out.
You gave Captain Delphine a title and decided on what line goes to where.
Captain and Mayor.
Yeah, now Mayor.
Delphine.
She had decided on the board on who was going to be helping her kind of figuring things out. Virgil basically chimed. Well, he didn't chime in, but he's gonna be the voice
The people
of the people. Yeah.
and the master of ceremonies
Yeah.
and the mead house.
Whatever it may be called. So.
We still have the sending stone from Delphine.
Certainly,
Yes,
Drinks are
unless
over here.
you remember who has it.
if they're over
I think
there.
it was you, Tarek has the sending stone.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
If someone else says so, it must be true.
I'm assuming Lucia has a sending spell that she's been using to speak
Thank
with
you
her
very much.
sister.
Yes.
Okay.
You can only
So-
use once a day though.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I would assume that if in an emergency situation,
She could, yeah.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
would be-
anyone. As long as she's met the person or if it's someone she doesn't know, she needs a full
description. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. And she would have to be willing to not speak with her sister for that day, which is not insignificant. So, okay.
All I want to do before we head out, and I want to head out quick, is that say bye to Elsta and Delphine. I just have a farewell.
Okay.
She throws a mug at you.
Again.
What time of day is it?
So real quick, I'm assuming it's still night because you're still getting a tattoo unless everyone's done for the night.
So it's probably like past midnight.
It's
Are we gonna-
pretty late.
So sleep and go in the morning?
Well, I think we were gonna ask Captain Delphine what's the best route to take to Argos,
But
right? Or
before
something
we
like
leave,
that?
we have to
I
talk
got a
to her.
map, so
She
you
asked.
you can look at it better. You guys can look at it. Sort of
She
on your
spoke
phone.
to us and asked us
It's
to.
apparently upside down, kind of like
Yeah,
this
she-
is north,
Oh, okay.
but I'm pretty sure it's pretty accurate. Other than that, I mean, oh, am I with y'all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you were getting.
You were really. You're kind of doing your own thing. So you were in Zambola, but
Oh, Argos.
Yeah,
is
we
like
have no
way
idea
over
where
here
you're at,
on the
but you
right,
gotta be
huh?
in Zambola. So where are you at, Michael?
halfway to
So
Zamora.
we'd have to go
you
straight
already left.
that way.
What's Virgil up to?
I'm assuming he's at the end.
Maybe I'm hanging out with him.
Okay. All right. So
Get
you'd
plastered.
be. Yeah. Yeah. That seems to be his thing every night. Just
Virgil?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
yeah.
Terry.
Yeah. I'm with him, having a good time for now.
Okay. You're getting the tattoo.
Yeah.
Tekken, what are you doing? Would you
no.
be passed out or? Think?
If it's night, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty late. After your tattoo, would you have done anything?
No.
Okay. All right. Same thing with Ari, and then Lucia would be asleep. Ranthor, what are you doing?
Resting.
Okay.
Resting.
Resting.
Same.
Okay. All right. So you get your tattoo of what?
A blooming flower on this hand.
Uh-huh.
Kind of wraps like I
his
guess
left
a
hand?
stem, and then like a dead vine that wraps around my knuckles on that hand.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
I
Like
don't,
life.
I don't have very much skin,
Yeah,
the tattoo.
So
You know
You didn't
how
wanna
they
get
like
shaved?
shave your they shave
Yeah,
your
I'm not
skin.
doing that. He offered
so
that.
they shaved your hand. You know,
No, I don't. Did I have it on that hand?
you definitely
tell
had hair
us.
on your hand.
I mean-
Humans have hair on their hand. And
Like all the way up. Yeah, like basically like
His-
there.
his-
So your
the
palm.
hair on his
but you're
muscles
only
is
in your
very
palm.
So I guess he had to
He's
shave
punching
the.
so
Yeah.
much.
Did he?
right,
did he
yeah, it's
charge
and
extra to
the
shave?
skin gets kind of callous.
Roll me
too.
a d20.
Can I
a
get?
good one.
Can I get my dice? What happened?
Let's just see.
What happened to my dice over here? Oh, can I get those? Nope. Those in that box.
Oh.
You're like, I need a D20.
Do you need a box?
Huh?
Or do you need a tray?
No, I'm good. 19.
You need a tray?
Hell yeah.
I would take
Keep
one.
using that one.
Yeah. I was afraid. I was like, I'm not using my dice. I don't know if this is gonna work.
Did you pre-roll any of your prayers, Jake?
Any of my what?
Your prayers for your God? Did you pre-roll like last
No.
time?
I'm just gonna have to come up with them off cuff.
Oh yeah, we should probably pray before we hit the road.
Do we have? It's been a day now, right?
Once we wake up, it will.
Once you guys wake up, it will be.
Okay.
Thank you.
Because you guys,
just throw it on.
it would
the
have
dice
to be
knife.
after
and
like
you're
about
good to go.
4 or 5
On
in
the
the
what?
morning
The
because you
dice
guys
knife?
buried
I'm joking.
the dead.
Yeah, but we didn't get anything out of that one. I didn't at least, because it was already within the 24 hours of the last one.
It was or wasn't.
Yeah, it was like within the last 24 hours of the last one.
I would give it to you, so you would have to wait at least until you guys woke up again
Do
for
you
it
want
to.
to?
Okay.
Do you want to kind of adjust that rule to every long rest, or does it have to be 24 hours?
It'd have to be 24 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're getting too. the potential for too much good stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you could just
yeah.
sleep a bunch.
Yeah,
and then just
that's exactly right. Yeah.
I've been up for 15 minutes. Oh.
Going back to that's me in
I
real
mean-
life.
3 times a day, but you know. That's,
Basically, from sun up to sundown, you have to pray. At least you can if you so choose. But
yeah.
You need to start praying to the knowing mistress, dude.
Yeah. Also, don't forget, as soon as everyone is together, first thing in the morning, psychic whispers.
Yeah, you
Especially
cast
him.
that all the time.
Because he likes to split away from the party.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, you're gonna have
And
to.
then
While I'm
I would
sleeping,
hit me
'cause-
too, because in case I wild shape, I can actually communicate with you guys.
Oh,
And
good
then-
point. Good point.
And then whoever else you want to
I got a
get.
19 on that roll. What's that mean?
no, he didn't charge you.
Oh, cool. This guy's a cool guy.
Who?
Eric.
You didn't get charged for your tattoo?
No,
I
he
got
didn't
charge
charged
you?
to
No,
shave
just to
my
shave his hands.
You know, that's
It's like
included.
Did you
5,000
do the
gold.
double?
He's
You
like
did the
what?
double tattoo?
Yeah.
He's like, might as well.
At this point, I couldn't leave it, dude. I know it's so much, but I was like, I have to get this. It's too good of a deal to just like leave.
I don't have any gold anymore.
Really?
I paid it all.
I have
What
In
does-
fact, Tekken paid 100 for
Yeah.
my, because I was
You're
overdrawn.
short.
Wait,
I was
what?
overdrawn on the
Overdrawn.
bank in New Zambola.
What?
You're gonna get charged
Who owns
interest
that
on
bank?
that.
Huh?
We do, apparently.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
A realtor here.
yeah.
He owns that
Yeah, you
damn
get charged 10 gold a day interest.
I'll
Until
pay
it's
you
paid
with
back.
I'll pay you with
You're a
two
shark.
with 2 potions that you wanted to buy anyway.
What does the tattoo? What do they do again?
Gives you a feat and a skill or a.
That's how you got
Yeah,
lucky.
if you-
Oh, right, right.
And that's how you got
show
one
you how you add
intelligence.
lucky into your.
Well, I don't think I can.
He
Yeah,
needs a,
you
he
go to
needs
your
a source under us.
Well, I might need to.
Go to feats. Energy.
This
All right, guide
but
us.
like,
Okay, all right. So
Are you added to the campaign?
everyone,
Well,
I'm assuming
I'm
is
in
staying
this,
at the
wait,
Virgil's
where do
Inn.
they go to?
Mhm.
Dream Palace.
Yeah, I'll be
Dream
out. I'll be
Palace.
outside.
I'm not gonna name it until you guys.
What are we?
For
where
sure,
are we-
set-
Just the
Sunrise,
inn
right?
because it's the only inn in town right now.
Yeah,
Until
I'm
we
in
get
there,
until we
but,
get a
like-
sign made.
yeah.
So
Basically,
what
With
I've
the
been
neon
doing
lights?
is
Yeah.
just
We should
because
come back to
lucky
something.
It's just those 3 extra.
he's kind of dead set.
rerolls.
But I mean, if you can convince him otherwise, then
Boxes here.
okay. So you were the last one to fall
Yeah,
asleep,
I mean,
so you're
I'm
probably one of the last
definitely
ones
in
to wake up.
Virgil's Bush Company.
Okay, so Ranthor, Maki,
Long rest.
yeah. Well, everyone gets a long rest, yeah, for tonight. So if you haven't done that, do that now.
I'm gonna check my.
I don't think I used anything since the last
Yeah,
long
but
rest.
just to double check.
I would say everyone except for Ichi wakes up around 8 o'clock or so in the morning.
Very first thing I do,
Hmm.
I'm gonna take 10 minutes and cast Speak with Animals as a ritual.
Okay.
All right, what's everyone else doing?
Ranthor.
I'm not gonna say it right now. I'm just kind of down there, just looking for something to drink.
Okay. Yeah. When you go to the bar, Virgil's passed out. I'm behind the bar.
Yeah, you see me sleeping on the floor.
Yeah. So once you leave your room, you see Tarek passed out, and then as you approach the bar, you look over, and there's Virgil passed out.
We had fun.
8 o'clock in the morning. So it might have been the day before yesterday, but it was like 5 o'clock. It was after we fought the abomination. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning, and Virgil was like pouring drinks out.
Okay.
Hey, remember that
you
that
pour
thing we
yourself
got
one?
Yeah,
Okay.
just
that
reach over.
makes elves stronger?
just laugh.
Yep.
Just
Cheer
kinda
the
laugh and
beholder.
reach over.
Yeah, the shard of it.
Who has that? Me or
Keely does.
Keely? Okay.
You guys are the only ones. Well, I guess Andreas, if he's a variant elf.
Looks like
Can
I
he
missed
break
out on
it
the
in-
celebration.
But Andreas doesn't even know
That
about
sounds
it.
dangerous.
Can I ask you as a DM?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tear of the Beholder, can it be cracked in half and given to both, or no? That seems overpowered.
We shouldn't do that. That sounds
Dangerous?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Give it a shot. See what happens.
Well, you can try. I'm not gonna try
Andreas
it.
doesn't even know about it, so don't say anything to Tekken.
If you have a need for
That's one of the
extra
famous
power,
DM
make
sayings.
sure you ask him.
Yeah.
Well,
try it.
I think it's kind of meta, but definitely better for Kili to have it for now.
Yeah, I think you can
Reload
dish out
it.
some damage
He,
with those psychic
he gets
blasts.
corrupted. He's like, my precious.
Let me just go back through here.
Mine.
It should be in there now.
Yeah, I think I
All right,
restarted
so
my subscription,
Ranthor's getting a
so
drink at the
share
bar at
my
8 o'clock
stuff
in the morning.
across
Yeah.
everybody.
And
I'm doing my ritual.
I'm just sleeping, I guess.
Yeah, he's still passed out.
Michael, did you increase your stat too?
Yeah, I did.
Keely, what are you doing?
I came down about the time he did,
Uh-huh.
a little bit after he did. Sidled up to him and said, "Hey man, pour me one of those too."
Is there anything?
You got it. Looks like we missed out on the after party.
What would I do?
That's
like,
okay.
So you guys are drinking in the inn.
Go to your
Tarek,
character settings. Oh,
Tarek and Tekken, what are you guys doing?
Tekken, did you sleep with your buddies, or did you stay? Did you stay in the inn? Sorry, that came out wrong.
Me and Virgil and I had a long night of drinking.
Oh, yeah,
and
that's right, you're passed out.
Yeah,
You're passed out.
Yeah, they're
like,
thrown on the
Yeah.
floor.
slowly trying to wake up,
Yeah.
and after a heavy drinking night.
Saying that.
Are you gonna need a cure wounds over there? Or?
No, once I get some sun in my eye.
All right, so where are we at?
Yes,
No,
thank
that
you.
is pretty good.
I'll use that as a cue.
allies with the feet of you.
All right.
Can also
So-
get a benefit.
Yeah.
They're
Okay,
pouring each
that
other
is pretty
drinks.
good.
Yes.
Kili and
Tarek
Ranthor.
is struggling to wake up. Tekken, what are you doing?
Yeah.
I guess at the bar, getting some food,
Breakfast
Okay.
of champions.
breakfast beers.
Who's
and-
gonna get the food? He's also around.
Make a perception check.
Okay, guidance.
I don't drink, so I could probably wake up pretty early, right?
I would give it about 30 more minutes before like everyone kind of gets up.
That's 21.
The other thing
21.
Was like,
You
I
don't
was like, oh, I'd like to do
see her,
vengeance,
but
for
you kind of
Paladin.
hear light snoring that
But that's
sounds
not
like
in,
her
like, the
coming
far
from the
D&D
hallway
Beyond?
that leads in, to the downstairs
Maybe,
into
maybe
the
I
other
was
room.
able to do it. I could
Okay.
actually look.
Damn, they got ripped.
I can't really break.
Oh, I
I
did-
can't really
was able
break
to
my
do it, yeah.
ritual, but
I missed this
At first,
party.
my character,
I was trying to find out for him because nobody's gonna serve him any food unless it's himself. You said you were trying to get breakfast, right?
You
Well,
might
everyone's
have to, you might have
passed
to
out,
walk
Virgil?
back there.
Yeah,
And-
he's passed out behind the bar.
I'll just grill up some bacon.
He's just gonna cook himself breakfast.
Yeah.
Roll
I
me
mean,
a
this is
perception,
basically our
if you would,
facility.
Tekken.
Yeah.
What?
Roll me a perception.
Perception.
I hope you like camel bacon.
Hold on.
Oh,
it's-
nope.
Is it-
Didn't call it.
That's all there is there.
Why is there camel bacon?
Hold
There's
on.
no other food. That's all there is.
Is it your camel?
No.
Okay.
No, I sleep on my camel, so there's no way that.
No,
this
he's
thing
just
could
pulling
eat.
out the
No,
remains
Dick
of
already
Dick.
Dick got eaten.
Yeah.
What's
No,
your
he-
camel's name?
That
Like
camel
Kiz
got
or
eaten.
something?
Dick,
Rick.
5, 13.
Vic.
13
Vic.
Or 12.
Dick got eaten.
12.
Dick's
What's the other
alive.
one?
You
Oh.
don't find
He got
Dick-
eaten.
Dick was went
any
with him and he died.
bacon. You find some dried meat and a couple
Hey,
of potatoes.
You don't have to cook the dried meat at least.
I'll just pour some beer in a pan,
Okay.
rehydrate the dried meat, and put the potatoes in there.
What beer did he use?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming the mead that you have is that what you're talking about? Because there isn't any beer.
I don't know, whatever's there.
Okay,
There's,
so
that's
he
all
uses-
that's there.
he
There's no
uses the
beer in the
sludge?
bar.
When I talked to Virgil, Virgil had brought had
They finished that night, so you had to drink that nasty shit again.
bastards.
Oh yeah, that's right.
These bastards, man, they drink all the
Then
good stuff.
I'll just take that with me, and then that's a to-go snack.
Okay, so you're not even gonna attempt to cook it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So after about a half hour or so, Ichi, you're up.
All right, I wake up and then I start to walk over to the barracks,
Okay.
and I don't even knock. I just walk in.
Okay. And
Do I
then
see anyone?
yeah, you see Delphine already up, and looks like she's writing something out on some piece of paper.
Morning, Delphine.
Morning. Yeah, you don't even knock anymore, huh?
I figure that we have a reputation.
Anybody knock?
Okay. Well, what can I do for you?
God.
I was wondering if you think the town's gonna be safe for now.
I think the town's in good hands. Currently, we just need to get some reinforcements down here. And I talked to Commander Silva yesterday about getting some. Might be 2 days tops, but they are coming.
I think that my party's gonna be heading south. Is there north?
Okay.
Is there any thing we should be looking out for that we can send your way to improve the town?
thinks about it. Any bit of trading? Anyone who wants growth? Send extra people down here. You learn that Zamora is a massive trading center. They're known for their tobacco. They grow a lot of it there, and it's world renowned. I don't smoke, I don't chew, but if you or anyone in your party does, I suggest getting some there. It's a good way to trade.
Never tried, but I think that the trade coming here would definitely improve the quality no matter what kind of trade it is.
There's a mixed bunch of people there coming in and out. We have a post there. The Red Guard has a post there. She's just kind of pondering herself. She's like, I believe there is a blacksmith. And then, what else do I know?
And what was that blacksmith's name?
What was his name?
Yeah.
For you one second.
Where is this at that you're talking about?
Zamora. None of us are there.
Like me a blacksmith.
Hold on.
Where's Zamora?
It's kind of
Now you're
the
talking
next
my
big
lingo.
city. It's where Captain Azard came from.
So we're thinking about going there first.
And there's a river there, so we can hop a ride on a ship
that's
down to
true.
the capital of
They know we're
Argos.
friend of Red Guard.
Jacob,
So we're champions.
where would Zamora be?
Down right at the
Where's
top of that
Zambola?
canyon.
Symbola's right here.
South or north of so go down from it.
That doesn't seem like it's the closest.
No, it's
here.
4 days away.
Well, we're not going to go through Vezek
It's
because
not
that
the
would be out of the
closest,
way.
But
we probably will go
it's
straight
the biggest
across.
major city in the area.
Huh?
Just cut straight right.
Yeah, but we want to get to this river.
By the Mountain of
at
Fire?
Zamora.
There's a main river that runs through there.
And if we take that river, we won't have to stop anywhere else. We'll
So
just take it
There's
straight
a
up.
river
Which
up
way
to
we
the
going?
north too. The northeast.
Yeah,
Are we going
I
down
kind of
like
want to
this?
go. I think we should go to Zamora for story
Do you mean
reasons too.
Southwest?
Just because that's where
I
Azard
guess
is.
yeah, we know
Yeah, we're gonna
more
have to travel
about.
all
You
through
would
this.
know
It's a lot.
that there is
Jake,
something there.
Where? Hey,
That there's a common thing that you and your crew want.
In Zamora?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that's where we're trying
Also,
to go.
when I was making these things seem like more like tribal things north of that river. I don't know if that's part of the empire, is it?
What are you
All
talking
the way
about?
This
yeah,
stuff
it
up
is.
in that
Yeah,
area?
yeah.
That is still part of the empire?
It almost,
The-
but it's like the banner hangs, but it's so far out. It's just there. It's just a
Right.
representation. I mean, whatever happened, it's like lawless. Almost as you are here, but it's even worse
So
out
they
there.
probably won't have any like stuff they have down here where it's like fortification. or
No.
anything. What about this city? Do we know? Or I'm gonna ask Delphine. What do
You
you
can write
know?
on this, Jake, if
What
you
do you
need
know about the city Arjun? It looks like we might have to pass through there. Is that?
Is this a different map?
It's just the city in between Zambola
Right,
and Zamora.
right after the mountains.
So look at we're right.
Oh shit!
Not a big deal.
Clip it to yourself.
I think it was.
So we're here, Arch. Look at, and then you've got Zamora
It's funny
right
because the
here.
whole reason I got wireless mics is so that wouldn't
gonna have to
happen.
pass
Yeah.
through that.
All that is okay. So
Yeah,
she'll
that
tell you
shouldn't
all that
happen.
is just a trading post.
We're trying to go down through
The-
here. So whatever this is right here.
Art.
So it's just it's not even a village.
Orange,
No,
It's,
no.
okay, so
Orange, that the
It's
one right
just
between
literally
it.
just a trading
it's like a
post.
swap meet.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
If
might
that.
be a good spot just to go and send
No,
people
no,
to.
it's a post. Like, no, I'm sorry, not even a trade. It's just a post for the Red Guard.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
kind of like a camp,
Yeah,
like a
like
military camp.
encampment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or a training center.
yeah. If I mean, if that.
Okay.
All right, let me write that down.
Rythunia?
Do you want to make notes
You
on the
need
map?
to-
You can, Jake.
I
can
walk
make
in the
note
door
map
to Captain Delphine's office or wherever it is,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna ask,
They're at the Red Guard barracks.
come in.
Oh, Tekken, what's up,
Ichi.
dude?
Hey, good to see you.
Did you knock?
Nah, I just walked in.
We're
I
at
almost did, and I was like, nah.
She's like, why even have a door?
Exactly.
Like a sitcom.
Open door policy in here, right?
Go ahead and take a seat. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're kind of we're a little light on cash, and we want some more information on this
We need some
Zambola
money.
place that or Zamora place that you know so well.
Well, I was in the middle of explaining to Ichi here. There is a blacksmith. His name is Jags. He owns the Void Light Anvil.
and that's somewhere we can make money.
It's not so much money if you were looking to purchase things, but that was before I was told that you guys are out of coin. If you guys so choose to stay a couple more days, I could pay you for
No, we
staying as
need like
guards.
real money.
What do you want me to do about that?
Do you know of anything in Zamora that offers, like contracts, bounties,
If I were
fighting
looking,
pits, gladiators, anything like that? We can come up on cash quick.
there
arena.
is an inn.
Redux.
It is a very large inn. It's called the All or Nothing Inn. Owner is a half-orc by the name of Verdugo.
Delphine and I'm just like sitting there with like a notepad.
He
Can you
could
spell those names out for me? Jax and Vardoon?
Verdugo.
Vardugo?
Yeah.
What is Jack's own?
G-U-G-O.
Yeah.
A blacksmith
V-E-R.
shop.
The blacksmith shop is called
G-O.
the blacksmith shop is called the Void Light Anvil.
Oh. Jags is the guy.
Jags is the blacksmith.
How did you spell that?
Jags.
Dang, I got it right the first
I know, I
time.
did that too. I was going to say
Verdugo.
Z, but Jazz. I don't know why.
Don't get me started.
I wasn't sure if
fucking
it
dead.
was Jax, like Jax,
He's
like
fucking
the
dead. I don't
Mortal
even know he's
Kombat
in
guy.
Jack and
Fucking kill
Dexter.
him.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna kill him, that motherfucker.
All or nothing in.
I couldn't fucking stand there. Stand that bastard.
Give me some more details
Calm down,
about this
Popsy.
all or nothing in.
Popsy the same way.
I'm
So
gonna kill that son of a bitch.
for
I'm over here laughing about it all the time.
For what I understand, there is a board that has some jobs for mercenary
The
work.
Adventurers Guild.
Basically,
I'm not there. Sorry.
the thing about Zamora is that there are two sectors. There is the Pearl District, where the high-end people come and stay, and it is actually blocked off from the rest. As you say, underfunded people.
Plebs.
Yes, it is the hoity-toity.
The plebeians.
Yes.
I mean, I'm from Bucharest. Was a wealthy city, so I'm
Yeah.
used to the wealth,
Unless you dress up or you know someone, it's going to be hard to get in there if there's anything that interests you. The rest is basically traders, merchants, people of the sea coming in and out, and like I said, the tobacco is a very big thing there. So
And as far as our main goal is to get to Argos, is
Yeah.
there a type of thing we should be looking for to get travel down that river?
So the docks, there is the dock master you can talk to. Hold on a sec. The Candlelight Harbor has some ships there if you're looking maybe to hitch a ride. I know there's a lot of runners that go from and to Argos, trading up and down. There are some sailors that come up here to visit the All or Nothing Inn because it is such a big inn. It has the name, I'm not sure why exactly, but I know it is pretty rough and tumble. And as for, like I said, making money, you can look at the board, maybe pull a job or two.
What was the dockmaster's name?
I don't know.
IDK.
Well, this was very informative. Do you know the best route to take there? We just do straight south.
North.
So
Follow the
this is
road north.
Yeah.
I would
Like the-
assume
the
so.
ice is in
That's
north.
probably your
Oh,
best
okay.
bet.
Oh yeah, you said that.
Yeah.
Should we take our?
It looks like
our
there's a mountain
whole
pass.
party
I mean,
through the moat and just swim through.
I don't
it?
know, but
Yeah, there's a little entrance
true.
right there.
yeah. Or
If- if
Just
I'm
before we
to,
leave,
or
so
I'm-
you're wet.
If-
that places.
If I can recall, I believe Silva said that the captain in charge at the post halfway from here to Zamora is Umro.
Can you spell that?
Yeah,
Delphin?
it's UMERO.
Bro. Well, Delphine, it's been a pleasure, and I hope that you have no problems here. Huh?
You're gonna get your money.
We didn't stay a week.
I
Really?
do
We stayed 3 days.
Oh
want
my
to
God.
say
I
that
feel like
we
it's been
changed a lot here.
month.
And I was wondering if we could maybe get a little bit of a stipend for our travels.
Make me a
Yeah, I'm not
persuasion
sure
check.
how I got those, but I can't remember. I mean, between these two and my 3 luck for the
I
day,
have proficiency.
Dude, you're set.
yeah, I
It's
shouldn't
like
get
about
any
6 or
bad
7
rolls.
probably.
Yeah.
Nothing terrible, at
15.
least.
15. What is it you're looking to get?
Just our agreed payment for the week we were gonna stay.
And we had agreed on
25 gold
25
for everyone.
Yeah,
Each.
5 each.
Wait, 5 each?
25.
Tekken-
25 each, right?
Tekken wasn't here.
But like 25 each, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
She reaches down behind a bench.
No, 5 each.
25?
Huh?
25 each.
25 each?
25 times 6.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
She
150.
reaches behind her
What
bench
is that
and
gonna
she looks
I have
like
0.
she unlocks
that's-
something,
A lot for you.
opens it, and you hear her counting for a second.
And I wouldn't mind, compensation for, helping out and saving the village.
Didn't you get like
She
3,000 gold from
stops,
us?
she looks up at you,
She
and
doesn't know
then
that.
He's only been here for a night, so that's all I'm gonna say.
she places a bag of gold. All I have is about 100.
This doesn't seem right.
Well,
That's all I can do. I know what you've done here, but we need some reserves here too. I have to pay my men.
That's fair. I
Make
want
sure
this,
my half goes towards building of the temple.
You come back as the platinum dragon.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
You're an interesting guy. You know that? You're a very interesting guy.
I've been told that.
Delphine, I know that things are rough here right now. Every chance I get, I'm going to try to send traders
And you
and
just take a shot out of
mercenaries your
that.
way
Mm-hmm.
because I want this town to be a successful hub in the middle of this desolate land.
I think it can, with me manning the law, with your flamboyant friend that you have over at your inn, and hopefully with this engineer slash tinkerer working over at the hot springs, we could make a great foundation and possibly prosper here.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping.
So
I'm saying that as I swiped the bag of gold off. Well, Delphine, we've got to go because it's been too long staying here. And I reach out for a hand,
yeah, she grabs your hand.
and then
shakes
I
it.
do the Trump thing, where I like
Pull her in?
Pull her in.
Okay.
Does she resist
She's
or does
probably
she fall?
She was shocked.
No,
She's like, okay.
Is this just who Ichigo is? Donald Trump in monkey form?
not at all.
He's got the comb over.
Yeah, he does have that. No, that's just that's a power play. I
Okay.
got to do the power play.
Oh, okay.
The art of the,
Doing
the
this.
art of the deal.
Yeah. So I mean, she resists at first in shock, and then she's like, okay, so this is something you do.
We appreciate everything you've done and everything you will do.
I appreciate your help. Did you just smell me?
No.
All right.
He did.
Money?
A mini.
Wrong president.
Nah, I know.
I'm a mix of
Forget
both.
what I
You'd be like Clinton. You'd be doing a little bit more right now.
Yeah, right.
We got Biden sniffs everybody, so,
I
you
do
know.
have a great sword, but
Are you
right now
guys
I'm
done
using a
in the
plus
office?
1 mace and a
Yeah, after
shield.
that I say farewell and I walk out.
Have I completed my ritual? 10 minutes.
Yes. While this was going on, what are you guys doing?
Can I step outside and see if I can find a bird? Looking around.
Roll me a perception.
Okay. I forgot to use my new modifier.
Are you looking
when
for
I
a
rolled my
raven?
I'm sorry.
So are you looking for a raven?
Is it a sure? Any bird as long as it's not yours.
I don't have a bird.
Guidance. 26.
26. Okay, so right away you see Sega and Ari walking through the middle of the town, and they do have a raven both perched on their shoulders.
Okay, do I see anything besides a raven? Nothing way up in the sky?
With the 26, you do.
Can I? Oh, how am I
It's
gonna?
it's not. Oh, it's a vulture,
Okay.
and it's just circling.
Oh, something's dead.
What you assume with the 26, you know it's a vulture, and as nature bound as you are, you're assuming it's the death that's still kind of wandering from the fight.
The smells.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
I have
giant
10
snake
minutes to
creature.
speak with animals. Can I shout up and say, "Hi, come down"?
Okay, to the vulture.
Yeah.
All right. A minute passes, and then he kind of floats down. The vulture itself is very ugly,
They're huge too.
and they are, yes.
Yeah.
It stands about like 3.5 feet, and he plops down, and he looks up at you.
Say, "Heil, Heil, friend." It's there's something in that we humans say, the circle of life, the circle of death and life, and you're part of it.
Yes.
Thank you for coming down to speak with me. I just want to know real quickly, in the desert there's a strip called a road that we humans travel on. Have you seen anything to the north of Zambola?
Does he even know what Zambola is?
Yeah.
Northwest.
Where's north?
There you go.
I'm always excited when Ray has to bring something to life.
And he holds up his wing in the direction you guys are heading towards.
Okay. Can you say that again, please?
People is what he said.
I got it. Yeah,
How
that's
many?
good.
You're really pushing this bird's intelligence.
Oh.
Birds are smart, dude.
Yeah, but a vulture?
So he holds up his wing, he drops it, he holds up his wing, he drops it, holds up. He does this about a dozen times.
Okay. Thank you very much. You've been very helpful. In case you don't know, there's a giant hydra somewhere out in the desert. That could be a feast for you.
That's gonna kill the poor Karen.
They eat dead
Well, you
things.
know where it's at.
It's
You can point
poisonous,
them in the
though.
direction.
It's poisonous.
Somebody's got to eat it.
You hear him in his screechy voice.
Direction.
Which way did we go? I think it was on the way to Zamora.
Yeah,
right?
that's
Yes.
where we're going.
Yep, he's out in the front like that. Yeah.
Yes, so I'll point in the direction. I'm like, that way.
We can spreads out his wings, launches himself in that direction, and flies off.
All right. And what are you guys doing?
I go to the office.
Are you
Okay.
drunk already?
No, I go to the office and
So
Thank you.
once
gonna
once
be
you
good.
knock,
Just walk
you
in.
guys were done, right?
Yeah.
So once you knock, you see them walking out as you knock. So you guys run into each other. You guys say anything or?
Keely,
I just
give him a head.
smirk, walk right in. Well, I wait till wait till I'm welcomed in first. I knock and then
Walk in.
Thank you.
All right. So
you.
yeah,
tell me to come.
okay. So like they walk in, or you knock, they open the door, they walk out, and you walk in
So they're alone together?
for the moment. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be like, don't worry, Keely. You don't have to knock.
Open door policy.
Should have been like, good luck.
So she looks at you. She's like, "Keely, take a seat."
I sit down. I just wanted to come in here and tell you that, ask you anyway, do you have a problem with me leaving with the group?
She doesn't respond. She actually takes something off of her neck.
Interesting.
wow.
It's a and she holds it up. It's a necklace.
GPS.
It's like a promise ring, probably.
She holds it up and she looks at it for a second.
Something
blur
important
tag.
to her.
This belonged to my father.
Ooh.
Engagement ring.
The next time we see each other, I want you to give this back.
Okay.
This is a promise that you will be back,
Okay.
wherever you may go. And she hands it to you.
Take it.
So just put a necklace from Delphine.
What do you do with it though? You don't put it on?
Just
Well, yeah.
It's like, eh.
May I ask you what your father's name was?
His name was Androck.
Okay.
Roll me a intelligence or
History?
history. Yeah.
Famous to the Empire, maybe. We'll see.
About the same.
I need you to roll me that, and then I'm gonna need you to roll me one more with it. But that would be for the necklace.
Okay. 19, first one.
What's your modifier? Or is that
Plus
with
3.
Okay, that's with it.
Yeah, I rolled 16.
Nice. Very good.
Roll again.
Yeah.
8.
Okay. All right. So by the name she told you, the only name that you ever heard of was Androc, the title of the Glorious.
Wow.
He was a world-renowned gladiator in the arena of Argos. He was the elite of the elite.
The best.
The best of the best.
He's like-
There's a
Was?
statue.
So
yes,
he's dead.
it was. Yeah.
So he's like Babe Ruth of the Gladiators?
Yes.
Yeah.
Rolling down Gladiator. Say that again. Sorry.
What are you missing?
He's like Spartacus.
Rolling down Gladiator. Did you say where?
In
where?
From
Argos.
Argos.
Argos. Okay.
Yeah.
Where we're going.
His title was
Ow, my foot.
Androc the Glorious.
Okay. I got it.
The claw, I guess with even rolling a 19, you can kind of tell that it was his thing was he wore a lion's head into battle.
Oh, sweet.
So you're assuming that it's affiliated with either a lion's tooth or a lion's claw. With the 8, you can't tell.
Okay.
Was the lion called Ekton?
Better not be. We're gonna have some problems. No, that's not.
From what you tell, the gladiators don't really.
Yeah, I don't care about
They're
that.
separate
Don't pay attention.
from the religion. They are almost just purely entertainment. But he was, essentially Babe Ruth in the arena.
Or,
With a 19, you actually attained that his record was between 50 and 70-0.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, he does have the Hercules motif, so.
Okay.
undefeated?
He was undefeated, yeah.
Very good.
I don't know what to say. I'm very honored for this. Kind of like.
Right there, she cuts you off. She just puts her finger on your lips. I don't need to say anything.
Fair enough.
Just return when you're done with your adventures.
Fair enough. And I go for a kiss.
She accepts.
Oh boy.
Okay, we're good. Okay, cool.
Keely finally settling down?
Say, you don't want to ask your sugar mama for any cash?
Nah. I'm just kidding. Actually, you want to know? I got 3,700 gold on me.
Damn,
So,
you didn't get a tattoo?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I figured you guys were gonna need some help with money, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
I still have some gold, but I used a lot for that tattoo.
I got my
so
gold too.
I thought it was too good to pass
Yeah,
up.
a couple rubies left over.
So I put the necklace
I have a
on,
ruby too, yeah.
Yeah, you do.
and then after the kiss, I just kind of like look at her in the eyes and just walk out.
Nice.
All right, no more freaking whoring around. You're
Yeah,
down.
you guys don't make me do it.
New
That's
city,
why I
new
was glad
Kili.
this time around. My girl stayed home from Globe because I'm like, I gotta be there to say goodbye because if I don't, they're gonna make me do something stupid. I was here. I was here to do it.
Nice. That was good.
Perfect time.
Yeah,
And
but
what is Ranthor doing?
Sitting at the bar going, well, I guess everybody went to say bye to Delphine. I told her about it yesterday. Pouring myself another drink.
And then once you do,
that's where I'm heading. I'm heading
okay.
back over there.
All right. So you're outside. Sega are outside. You guys are exiting.
Yeah.
You were
I'm still at the inn.
okay. All right. So as you pour your next drink, you hear, "Oh my fucking head."
Oof.
Good morning.
What's up, man? You hear just a bunch of cracking coming from his neck and his back.
150 years old.
Oh man,
Looks like you had a good night.
and I'm ready for another one.
I hear you.
All right.
Hopefully a while.
I'm up
Hey.
2 on you.
The best cure for a hangover
Drink more.
is another drink.
He slams his cup right next to yours. I'm ready to catch up, big man.
Let's do this.
You
We're
pour
waiting
more?
for everybody to come back, I guess. I have no idea.
What race is Herschel?
Virgil.
Tiefling.
Virgil.
He is a tiefling.
Herschel.
A
Herschel.
tiefling?
Yeah, he's a tiefling.
Oh, okay.
He is a
Grandpa.
Yeah, like
he
150
doesn't
years
look
old.
old.
Oh, I thought he was
He-
small.
Yeah, but
He's a
he's like
tiefling.
he's 150 years old.
Yeah, he's extremely old. He looks like Sega in a sense. His color isn't blue though. It's like almost like a violet.
Who's Sega?
And
Sega's part of
Jesus.
Tekken's crew.
Oh.
yeah, there's two people
Oh,
traveling
you
with
weren't
this
here
guy.
for that when they
Yeah.
came in.
Oh, you
No.
weren't, huh?
You weren't here for the
Oh,
panel.
either
So
time.
there's
yeah.
Ari and there's
Sega.
Sega.
You didn't listen to
Tekken.
the podcast either. Just
Yeah, I don't do my homework. It's
You don't bring your shit. You don't
Hey,
I have dice. I have a notebook.
you have your
They
tray?
came in.
I don't have a tray.
Okay.
They came in with Tekken and helped with the fight against the
Okay.
UNT.
Okay.
So
basically
they
saved
would-
you guys.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
so
say
he,
that, but they helped.
Just kidding.
He is a very eccentric individual.
He's a gunslinger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
he's.
has
is-
like that
he's got-
Western
he's
drawl.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh, that's
Sega.
Sega
No.
is more of the gunslinger.
Yeah.
Virgil is more of a They found out he was
Him.
The head of a circus at one
He's like,
point.
he's like Dr. Teeth from the Muppets.
He's
Yes.
he's a showman.
Okay.
Is he like the greatest showman?
He thinks in his mind he is.
All right.
He has a lot of connections from what he says.
He's Tiefling P.T. Barnum.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Hey,
exactly.
I believe him.
I like him.
I'm sold
I do
on
like
him.
I like Virgil a lot.
I like
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
He's cool.
Now, what you had gathered from Sega and Ari, they're very obviously guarded. So,
They're creepy
yeah.
to us normies. So
But as for just the race of him and Sega, that's pretty much it. Virgil's obviously more open, charismatic, where Virgil, you just met, and he's just, like I said, seems pretty guarded. And
other way around.
Sega.
oh, I'm
Sega,
sorry,
yeah.
I'm sorry, yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
understood what you meant.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
When I walk towards the tavern, do I run into Ari and Sega?
You see them just walking,
Can I kind of run into them?
okay?
Purposely?
Yeah.
you like bump into them, or
no,
you just like?
kind of like
Hey!
hail
Mm,
them. I say, hey, I had a thought. Have you two ever been to this town?
you mean the town that we're in right now?
Yeah, Zambola. New Zambola now, but
I have not.
Zambola. There was a lady here named Piper, and she had ravens pinned up on her walls. I figured you might know something about that.
She had ravens pinned up on her wall.
Is that sacrilege to you, or is that
That's extremely sacrilege. You
this is
see,
a bad lady?
This lady. Well, what happened to her?
Well,
Yeah,
you know that
why?
place that we're gonna build
You do
your
remember that one.
we're gonna build
Yeah.
your temple at. Her
Yeah,
inn
the burned down place, correct?
Yeah, her inn used to kind of be there, and it kind of had an accident.
And her remains are there.
She may be at large. I never actually saw her die, but I wasn't sure if those ravens were a sacrifice to your god or if they were a sacrilege.
Let me
Raven
just say
Queen?
this: do you assume that she was burned inside that inn that got burnt?
Her body's never been found.
Okay.
Well, let's just assume
Yeah,
it
well,
was.
Almost done.
I'll say
You want it? I'm good.
this: that burning as she did was mercy. What I've done to her.
Wow.
Well, I'll tell you that even as a follower of the
Thank
Wild
you.
Mother, I thought she was a very deplorable being.
Well, it makes two of us.
Also, do you plan on traveling with us, or do you guys have something in mind?
Am I out there? Because I was outside too.
Oh yeah, you see this interaction because where you had that interaction with the vulture was right in front of the inn.
Yeah. So I'll just walk up as this is Sega and Ari.
Yeah.
Tekken, you're not there.
I mean, I would assume I'm.
Are you
You walked
walking
out
out?
the
He
same
walked
time.
out
he
with
was
you,
like
so
way
you're
off.
walking towards him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just can I jump in?
Yeah.
Tekken had mentioned that you guys had some kind of quest that you guys were going on. Is there any way we can help?
We have interests within Zamora. As far as helping us, let's just say that if we find ourselves on the same side again, then we'll discuss that. But
Okay.
until then, we'll just keep our distance.
I mean, that's fair. Tekken. Is he
Yes.
there? Are you there?
Yep.
Yeah, he
Yes.
arrives.
When you left in the desert, you signed your note COR.
Like,
Is that your initials or something, or what was that?
Wait, I signed it. What?
COR. Do you remember this?
Oh, you asked him
Do
that?
I know?
I did.
Do I know what I
You,
signed is?
and he's like, whoa, listen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to step on any toes.
It's all right.
I was just
it's
curious.
all right. COR is, if you don't know, then we'll just leave it at that.
As a need-to-know basis.
Unfortunately, yes.
That's fine.
Where do we see the COR?
It was
That
on
was
his
on
note.
The note that
Now Tekken's gonna
Tekken
get
left. I
beat
think.
up by his friends for disclosing that.
So I do kind of spit out without knowing. I think it was on something that Tekken sent us.
What are you doing?
That's what he was just saying.
Oh,
Sorry,
you already
he
said
He was
that?
making
Oh.
sure your comrades know.
Oh.
Listen, I'm not looking to antagonize you guys. You helped us out a lot. I was asking if we could help you out, and if you need help, by all means, let us know.
The way I'll explain it to you is this, and you correct me if I'm wrong, you are the Scourge, correct?
We are the Scourge, and we help those who need help.
As for us three, you can just call us as the COR.
The COR. Okay.
Yes.
I
Oh.
see. That
Cult
makes sense.
of the Raven.
No.
That kind of makes
Do you
sense.
say that in character?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, Cult
You
of
say it out
the
loud. What are you doing?
Raven.
Listen, my guy. You're a good guy.
He's not. He's not really.
I'm just I'm curious. I'm an investigator and
Roll me a
You're not an
persuasion.
investigator.
I like to put things together.
With
say-
disadvantage.
I say under my breath.
Wait,
Is
is
that
it
curiosity
with
because of the
disadvantage?
cat.
Because I said
Yeah,
he's not a
that's-
good guy.
That summarizes Ichi.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
It's 15 again.
Don't piss off. Don't piss off Sega, and especially not Ari.
I'll tell you what, we're going to keep this a secret, alright? We reach Zambola without tearing each other's heads off, then, we'll tell you. But we just gotta kind of keep things on the down low.
You can do that, right, Ichi?
I guess we'll see. Well, anyways, I am going to be sending people this way. I hope that I can find some builders, and hopefully they can construct your temple. And I hope that the travels that we go on stay peaceful. And I kind of bow, and I slip out.
I'll say for my part, after watching the way that you treated the dead, my respect for your worship of the Raven Queen has increased. I will always be faithful to the Wild Mother, but you have my respect.
The way I see it,
Death.
yes, the way I see it,
Everyone dies.
an enemy of an enemy is a friend.
Yeah. And
Find ourselves on the same side, so, might not be different, you and I.
not everyone always sees eye to eye, but does not mean we have to be enemies.
Exactly right.
I'll just nod to him and bow and walk away.
And during this whole discussion, Ari just had her raven, and she just was just petting it, and just kind of she didn't say anything, never chimed in, but just was listening. So.
I still have my speak with animals up,
Mhm.
and I'll just say to the raven, and that goes for you too, buddy.
And it just gives you this stare. Doesn't
Black
respond,
eyes.
just locked eyes on you.
Jesus.
I'm like, okay, so I'll turn around and I'll walk towards the Red Guard barracks.
Okay.
I want to pay my respects too. I think we all should to Delphine. Can I just knock on the door?
Is Frank walking out, or is Kili?
Yeah, I would say
they're
Keely's
making
walking
their
out.
mid-bake out.
They open the door. They're like blushing.
Yeah.
They're like all flushed.
No, similar to when you walked in, how they were walking out, the same thing. So Keely, right before you knock, he actually opens the door for you, and then you guys exchange. So.
Is there a salute that the Red Guard do to each other?
No, it's just like a mutual nod. Yeah, no, there's nothing like that. No.
No, we're in the Red Guard, Okay. And Frank, Kili is walking out.
Yeah. And you're walking.
I just pat him on the back, and I will say, I guess
Why are you looking at me like that?
in druidic, honor, I'll bow
Waiting
to
for that.
Delphine.
Oh.
Say thank you, Delphine, for all the help
All right,
that
move
you've
on.
given us. We will do what we
Move
can
on.
for the town of New Zambola. Thank you for taking responsibility for leading, and I hope that we meet again.
She doesn't respond, but she gets up and she walks over to you, and she gives you a hug. She's like, "You don't have to be so formal, friend. We appreciate everything that you and your compatriots have done
All right,
for this place."
I'll hug her back, and I say, best of luck to you. May the Wild Mother bless you.
She holds you by the shoulder. She's like, "You as well.
All right.
You're a good guy. Stay that way."
All right. And I'll walk out. All right. And what are you guys doing?
Okay, so I'm kind of up and about at the inn.
Okay.
All right, there's a couple things I want to do. Okay, first, who do I see inside of there?
So you do see Ranthor, Virgil out sharing a drink, and then after some time, you hear someone walking up the stairs, and then you see Elsa open up the door, and her hair is just all over the place. She's her. It looks like there's throw up on her shirt.
Oh, no.
What the fuck?
I love it. I love it.
Elsa.
That's my kind of party.
She's not a drinker. She's a smoker.
Yeah.
Do they not have a
I've been
bathtub
there.
in the magic chest?
Not that you guys recall.
Just gotta go to the Pleasant Peak.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of what she looks like. She's like, you hear. She just looks around the room.
Is Lucia in there?
Lucia is in there, yeah.
She should probably heal her.
Yeah. Why is it so bright?
Little sister, you need a drink.
No.
Oh my gosh.
No. And then she runs downstairs again.
That's great.
What are you doing?
Okay, so what I'm wondering is like, what are we doing in New Zambola property-wise?
I was coming to discuss that with
roots are right
Virgil.
there.
Okay,
I
'cause
love
I
it.
believe I wrote up a deed for this
Hold on
place.
to that.
Okay.
This fucking
Was there
guy.
any other? Well, I have
Who are you
confidence.
talking to?
I'm talking to Meta right now. Talking to
Oh, okay.
the people in this room.
Love it.
Property-wise, like, was there anything else that we were trying to get?
So we got the Pleasant Peach for
Yeah.
Eric, the rat guy.
Okay.
Yeah, we gave that to
we
him.
do have. So your fake deed is real now.
Yeah.
We have the.
Like, I mean, I'll write up more deeds if I have to.
And I think that Ichigo had actually purported a plan to rezone the whole town and do like commercial and residential areas.
So out of game, like when we're
Yeah.
going on our travels, I want to send people this way, like
Yeah.
Like that
builders, traders.
Yeah, I
wanna
like
send
that.
them to here.
They need to meet with
But
Delphine
we
too.
need to be able to have an interest in what they're doing here.
We
Yeah,
need to
like,
convince
we wa-
Jax. to
And
come
our
here.
only person to do that is Elsta and
Virgil.
So we need
like,
to discuss that with
And
them.
I think as much land as we can own, it will be really
I mean,
beneficial
the
to us.
town's basically ours.
But like, I want legal rights to this land.
All right, so
I own the temple too.
Do
that
you-
They're going to be building.
that
What
What about all the abandoned
we
huts?
have to give it to
The
them.
abandoned
But like,
buildings?
does he have the
So
deed? Do you have the
I guess
deed?
they're
I mean,
gonna be
that
demolished
Delphine-
probably.
Well, there will be a
drew up
tax on it,
something.
obviously.
Okay.
That goes to us.
We're
I
gonna
mean,
make
that's
a mark.
okay, but I just want to
No,
make sure.
religion, free of religion.
You're levying,
You don't know that's how we run things
they're
here.
levying a property tax on these guys?
Some of these old buildings, I think they need to be
Condemned.
Or so they need knocked down.
Well, that's what I wanted
They,
to do.
they need to be made in grand scale for
Yeah.
somebody like my height to
Um,
fit into.
Well, yeah, that's fair.
Well,
That's
I would
true.
start talking to Virgil about it and say
Um,
that because he's going to be the one that's going to
Ranther's
be
like, if they reopen
He's
the
gonna.
mine,
I'm
they need to make
thinking.
it
I mean,
bigger.
we will want him to have a
Much
stake in
bigger.
these things so that he has motivation to do the best he can. But ultimately, we want as our party to have as much like ownership, because if this town does well, this is gonna be very valuable.
All right, so show him how to write up a deed.
I need to keep that skill for myself.
No, because then he's gonna
Yeah,
undermine the
I
the
need to- we
property
can't
from
do
you
that.
guys.
He just needs to be a partner.
That's pretty good thinking. That's pretty good thinking.
We could
Okay,
also
so we'll
get
have
Elsa there.
Scarcity and capitalism go hand in hand.
Yes. Okay, so we'll have the deed for this inn, which
Kili walk back in the bar yet?
will bring a Virgil in as a
What were you
partner
doing?
on.
Heading back to the bar.
And
Okay. I'll give him another
um,
I'm gonna
minute.
do history. Okay.
Okay.
Tarek, are you like you have the
Dude,
you're like the owner of this temple, or you're the developer here? Is Tarek like the developer of this temple that we got going on?
Hey, like,
Okay, when they have that
I mean
interaction.
Tekken. I'm Tarek. Yeah, Tekken.
Wait, what?
Of
Yeah.
that.
Does
Okay.
Tarek speak of
Well,
himself in
I-
third person
I-
now?
The barbarian.
Yeah.
I basically convinced
I'll
everybody
tell you a
to
little more then.
give me the
about that.
property so that we
Okay.
can start the
You
building
mean you
there.
intimidated them? I'm not there, but yeah.
I don't know
Okay.
about
I
that.
didn't write that down. I wasn't
You're
there
like-
for
I
that.
was promised the property by Ichi.
You didn't listen.
Pen
You
and
didn't
paper
listen to
over
the
there.
pot, right?
I did not.
So he was like gripping his scythe with like his wings out and everything. He was like the angel of
What was
death.
his
Well,
name
there
again?
was like
A town
And
meeting.
there was
Drock.
people had to
And
oppose
Drock
me
the Glorious.
in
And
in
it
taking
wasn't
the
just him.
property.
It was his
You need a
crew.
pen?
So it was
Paper?
Sega and Ari.
The pen real quick.
They scared the shit out of the town. So
Was
no,
I
Tarek
have a
there? Do
pencil.
you
I
know?
left my
I'll-
pen.
Tarek
It doesn't
was
matter.
there.
Okay.
He's
I'll write it
quiet.
down.
Because
For
I also
some
have
reason.
something that
he was
yeah
oddly
okay.
quiet, but he was there.
Because I had a thought on that. I just want to make sure I had seen Tekken and his crew already.
All right, let's hear what you have to say.
Well, okay. So first, okay. So knowing, I have the deed to this this inn. I want to go talk to Virgil
Okay.
about, walk up to him, see what he's up to.
Him and Ranthor now are still sharing drinks, and it looks like they're shit chatting.
They're recovering by drinking more.
Um, Virgil, how you feeling this morning?
I'm alive, man. I can't complain too much.
I'm with you there.
Optimist.
Uh,
I love him.
I think I have a feeling we'll be leaving this town soon. And I wanted to talk to you about what's going to happen when we're gone.
I mean, we're gonna be talking for a while, cause if so, play, you gotta put down a drink. With
I thought you had a drink. Oh, for me?
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
absolutely, yeah.
So he pours you a drink.
You
Okay.
pay for it?
No, I don't pay for it. I just assume, I don't even act like I'm going to pay for it. I just assume that he's not going to charge me for this.
All right.
We'll see what it, but, okay. Yeah, I think we'll be, I have a feeling we'll be leaving soon. And this place, this new place, you're gonna keep it good for us, right? You're gonna expand this business.
Brother, you know me, man.
Well, I think I do, but yeah.
You
Who
come
knows?
back, you ain't gonna recognize anything.
You guys also gave him the freedom to name the place, I think.
Yeah, we did.
We sure
And
did.
I think
wa-
we should keep it at that
I mean,
because that'll
just
give him
say-
more like
Yeah.
rapport.
I want him outside of my meta. I want him to have feel like he has a vested interest. I want, but I actually want to give him as little as possible. Like I want him to feel.
You're really channeling.
He's a real
capitalism.
corporate
Yeah.
monger.
Yeah.
Can I just bring something up real quick?
Yeah.
When we got the gold from Glendale, the Archmage,
Yeah.
we had set aside 3,000 to invest into the inn. I just want to
Yeah.
remind you,
Yeah.
everyone.
Who has that?
Oh, we just said it in the somewhere over here.
Okay.
I don't know.
I think you have it.
Do I?
Okay, but
He
we
spent
are
it.
gonna
No, I have my own.
provide him that, right?
Yeah. So I've always set aside a community chest.
Yeah.
That was usually on our cart until that all fell apart.
Right.
But now I think it should just be part of investing into this.
Okay. And do you want Virgil to?
I would say at this point now everyone has kind of congregated back
Okay.
into the inn.
Okay.
So why don't you, since you're talking to him already, just be like, hey, here's some investment capital.
Yeah. Virgil, we wanted to make sure you're off on a good foot and to make sure you can do the best you can with this place. We have some resources we want to invest. You could use to expand, to make improvements, to do what you need to do to make this place the kind of center point of New Zambola.
And to show our trust in you, friend.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate this heavy burden that y'all giving me. And like I said, I have friends coming from all over. This place ain't gonna be recognized. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be magical.
I can't wait to see it again.
The most important thing, Virgil, is that that money, it needs to go towards this business here, but also any other land and businesses that you can acquire as they start to.
That's not what I signed up for.
As they start to produce in this land. If you do that,
Like a
He
monopoly.
interviewed as a bar manager, and now he's a real estate investor.
Yeah. He's,
basically the baron of this town.
Okay, I'm following.
well, our representative in this town, we're the barons of this town. But
Well, I would look at it as more of like you're the baron to
when you
us.
make that comment, you guys like
like
okay.
you're in charge.
You're the
for
baron
us.
to us kings, is what I would say. And I say
You
that.
say that?
I say that out loud.
Like you have all the power, Virgil, and we're trusting you.
He literally has all the
yeah,
power,
we're
yeah.
we're
You manage
wholeheartedly
it, but
trusting
we own
you.
it.
Yeah, but like at the end of the day,
We're all rich because of it.
Don't worry, Virgil. I'm not a king.
yeah,
My father was.
we're not.
Think
kings.
of this as a pyramid. You're right.
you're like one step above the
multi-level
top.
marketing company.
But on the top of the pyramid is like 8 people.
And then the rest of the town. Okay, but we trust you to make this great.
Like a teeter-totter.
Virgil is a focal point.
If you guys all like
We're Herbalife.
trying to give me a motivational speech, it's got to be the worst one. I've ever
I
gotten.
don't think you even need a motive. I know you'll do a great job.
Here's the
Like,
thing, Virgil, is that out of everyone we've met so far,
I thought we were all equals here.
Yeah, kinda.
I mean, the thing
Kinda.
is that we have here, Virgil. The thing is that we have world-ending threats that need our attention, and I don't want you to have to sacrifice yourself for that.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, give me better than a 15, dude.
I'll say I'll either with
Wait.
advantage or separate.
I'll do a
Wait,
advantage because I
You
have.
should do it.
I have
You
really
got
good-
good
roll too.
persuasion.
You're really kind of hurting his
I
feelings.
mean,
a
your
little bit.
charisma's
Oh,
plus 6.
I know. I want to do some persuasion here. I'm trying to.
You rolled twice.
I'm trying to
16.
talk. I'm up.
16?
Okay,
Yeah.
I haven't rolled yet. I'm still just want to throw down a dice.
He rolled with advantage.
Yeah.
It's him.
He's got to accept the.
Yeah, that's okay.
All right, you guys got to do what you got to do. You guys did give me this place. You guys did provide me with the income I need to turn around this place, and that is what I'm good at. You all are good at what you do. So,
Also, not to leave on a somber note, but next time you see us, our party might not be the same size, as the things that we are going to encounter are not non-threatening.
You don't need to burden Virgil with these things.
All I'm saying
So
is
just,
that
What do you-
prepare for Ichi's death. Is what he's trying to say.
I will be back if it's by myself. Regardless, I
I'll
will
be
be back.
thanks, big guy.
You'll see me again.
Can I just?
I don't know about the rest of these guys, but you'll see me.
By the way, where's Elsta?
Oh, your sis?
Yeah, where'd she go?
That piece of meat's downstairs.
Okay, I'd appreciate if
My
you,
bad, my
if
bad,
you
I
left
forgot.
the comments until I was gone.
That was my fault.
But I appreciate you, and I head downstairs.
We offered her a
She's
drink,
actually ran.
and she
She
threw
ran
up.
past.
I don't think she's much of a drinker.
He mentions this before you guys head downstairs, or before you head downstairs.
I appreciate y'all. And like what you said, if y'all come back with less, my goal is to either have a portrait or a statue made of each and every one of y'all, either in this inn or around this town.
That sounds cool.
I agree with that. Just make sure that doesn't cut into the profit.
I want to push
guys are
Ichi.
money
I want
horses.
to. I want to push Ichi like out of here. Like, okay, you go do what you're doing.
I say that as I'm getting pushed to the basement door.
All right. Okay. I take up my glass. A toast to Virgil. And who's sitting around there? Is it me, Ranthor? Is everyone
here.
there?
Everyone
Everyone's
here. Lucia's there.
A toast to Virgil and New Zambola.
Virgil,
Cheers.
you have me. Always have my support.
Nope, I'm not there.
Yeah.
You walk down the basement, you see all the
I'm like
vomit,
trying to
you turn
strong
around.
arm him.
Yeah.
I'll miss y'all. You guys be safe on whatever the hell you go, and whatever you do.
At this point,
Thank
I
you,
look
Virgil.
over at Kili. Kili, why are you wearing the lion's claw of Androck the Glorious? What are you doing with that?
It was given to me by Delphine.
What would Delphine be doing with that champion's claw?
Gone to her father.
Delphine
Oh shit.
is the daughter of the Glorious?
Yes. To recap, my microphone was off. Sorry. Kili.
Just look at the necklace like this is beautiful. I know his story. He's a legend among the barbarians. Although he was a gladiator, it is a sport that we follow. What does this mean between you and Delphine? Are you not leaving with us?
I'm going with you. I have to return. When I return, I have to return with this around my neck.
You will return. I'll see to it. She offered me a position to lead the Red Guard. I have turned it down, but who knows where our adventures lead us. But if they lead us back here, maybe this is where we'll both end up settling down.
I hope so, my friend.
But
And I reach out.
Nice.
just stunned, like,
With that 19 that you rolled, you know that the gladiators are obviously the rock stars there. Also,
It's like ancient Rome.
yes, so
Yeah.
with that 19, you know that when it comes capital punishment, and if you commit a crime, there are 3 things you can do. You can either pay back the crime in gold.
If
You
you're
can-
rich,
If you're rich, you can either be a slave and pay off your debt that way, or
you can fight.
you can fight.
Okay. You
Now
have the
there-
option of also just
Sounds like we're
just
gonna stir up some
execution. Like
trouble.
you don't want to do any of it.
Yeah, can I just
So-
end it?
So here's the thing: they have the professional fighters, and they have their own giant building where the best of the best are on top, and as you go further down, you know the lower gladiators that are
It's
you
like
know
Hunter x Hunter.
in a way, yes, but the
I love the anime reference.
prisoners are held below,
Sub-level.
and either they're used as fodder,
Yeah.
or just training partners. They just get the shit kicked out of them. So.
Reminds you of Oblivion, like when you go into the arena. And you just...
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And the gladiators are treated in a way that they're given pleasures from women, gold, so booze. I mean whatever.
And women again.
Yeah.
and-
So I
and
mean
women
it's
again.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's it.
So
Should we recap that because my microphone
Yeah.
was off? Or
Recap what?
I think
Like
it
his-
picked
he had asked me about the necklace. If I have my microphone on,
Yeah.
I needed a jerky.
I can try. So sometimes I can get the audio from like Andres.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it picks
cool.
it up
Alright.
kind of, but
Yeah, it's gonna be a little muddy, but it should still be.
Okay,
there.
my bad.
Kind of
I was
explain
chewing. I
everything
didn't want
you
to.
just said to the group. Like, for
Don't
those
worry
of you
about
who don't know,
worry about eating sounds.
This is-
like,
Okay, okay.
That's not
This
a big
is-
deal.
Yeah,
The-
we
the line
handled
cloud
this
of
all the
Androx the
editing,
Great.
so you know.
the glorious
the glorious.
champion, in Argos, that necklace
try it,
could be a
looking at
key
it
to
again.
us.
Delphine is
To
like
our
really
success.
Defeat.
huge.
Or it could be a key to a lot of challenges.
So-
Just be prepared.
How so, Ranthor? How could it
See,
be a
shouldn't
challenge?
He was the
Need
champion
like a
of the
whole
arena.
the whole
in our
list of
home.
feats right here. Okay,
There may
let me close
maybe
it
some who
and
see
like
that
Signed into your
that
account.
necklace
Mm.
and see it as a challenge.
let me just reopen
being
it.
that we are not Androck himself, and wonder why we have that necklace, why some of their party is wearing it, or
Maybe try
may
wearing
work.
a scarf.
That's what I'm saying. I was
or
gonna,
it could work to our favor
I can wear it
for
tucked
those
in,
who
can't I?
respect him.
Yeah, you can tuck it in.
Yeah, I took it
So
in. I
we
don't.
just
You
have
can
to
use
know
it.
how to.
It's a gift to you.
It depends
so-
on the situation, Keely, but just be aware of that. That if someone who you don't want to sees it, it may be seen as a challenge.
Trust me, I'm gonna be wearing it tucked in all the time because I don't
Alright.
trust
I
anybody.
cast detect magic and look at it.
Oh,
Do you get anything from it?
I don't. No,
You
I'm
asking?
just saying. I'm seeing if it's magical at
No,
all.
it is not. It's just sentimental.
Okay.
The
Yeah, I'll be wiring it tucked in.
with also a 19, you don't recall him particular having any family. So it could have been something similar to
No,
what you guys
yeah.
ran in with the wizard, that there was possibly a relationship that didn't want to get out, or
I'll check again.
something.
He's like a bastard.
There, listen. So the way what he had obtained with the role that he got was that there was obviously a relationship between him and his daughter. Now, was it secret? It doesn't. It sounds like it was, because as much as he knew about him, there was no mention of him having a daughter.
That's good to know.
None.
Did you ever give a description of the necklace, or did I miss that?
It was just a simple silver band with a. You rolled pretty low, so you're not even sure. He would know right
I knew
away.
what
but-
it was.
Yeah, it was a claw, a lion's claw.
Keely, can I take a look at that necklace, please?
Yes.
And I'll take a really close look at it.
Okay.
Guidance. And
What are you rolling? Inspection? Or?
just
This would be investigation,
investigation. Oh man. Okay.
because it is one particular item.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm looking for the. That's an 18.
18. Okay. So it is a pretty standard heavy silver necklace.
Okay.
That is attached to a claw that almost doesn't seem real on how big it is. It is pretty worn, but are you looking for anything particular?
Just anything that stands out that's unusual. I mean, a lion's claw would be unusual. But
It's
Okay, let's see.
heavier than you had thought.
okay. Okay. I just wanted to make sure we had a good description of it.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Keely. Appreciate it.
I just look at it one more time.
Oh
Warrior's
yeah.
blessing to you, Keely.
Yes, I know.
Lucky.
I'm very humbled with this gift.
Keely, you're a lucky man. I'll just pat him on the back.
You already do well in battle. This will ensure your success.
Let's hope.
It will.
How much you want for that?
Sit down.
I figure I'd ask.
I love Virgil.
Keep it down in the cheap seats.
All right, boys.
So for our travels, do we have any carts or anything like that?
Hold on. What's up?
Our cart was destroyed.
So I want to ask some before
More
we
real estate
continue on.
questions.
So I want to see like what I might know about the Raven Queen, like with the appearance of Tekken and his squad.
Hold that thought. Go ahead and roll me a history or just a history. And hold that roll. We're gonna get back to you. Now you went down to go see your sister.
Yeah, so
Dang, history's
I
not very
imagine
good.
when I'm walking down here, it's kind of like a
You have
horror
high
scene.
intelligence?
No,
as
I don't have
there's
very
throw
good
up on the
intelligence.
walls and the steps.
You're really
It's pretty accurate.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so it's kind of like eerie, and I kind of like yell down the stairs,
I'm like, I'll give you.
Elsta?
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah. What do you want?
I'm coming down. I kind of like step over the puke on the stairs.
Just
I
like
thought
looking
she
up.
had left for the.
No, she went
She
back
ran downstairs. Yeah.
Oh, she went back.
Yeah.
downstairs.
She had to throw up again. And you make it downstairs, and there's a table. She has her left hand on, and she's just like hunched over, back towards you.
And I kind of put my hand on her back and I go, now I think you probably understand why I don't drink, huh?
I hate you.
And so I'm gonna use the 100 that I got from Delphine,
Okay.
and also 400 of my own. I'm gonna plop it on the table. I'm gonna go. Do you have any funds with you?
Hold that thought. I don't.
You know that was our 100, right? Not just
but,
your 100.
Yeah, but nobody knows. You didn't ask about it when you went in there.
we do know that we were supposed to get paid though. Right?
Nobody's asked about it when they went in there, though, right?
We're just gonna take our payment from his
except for
personal
Tekken.
stash.
Tekken was there.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh yeah.
I forgot about the payment, so I'm not gonna ask about it.
Okay. So she
I have
she
like 2,000
replies.
gold for some reason.
I have like 100 something like that gold.
You have 600 now.
So
She's not looking at what you're doing. She's just like
Yeah.
dead.
So, I know that you can't understand much right now, but this town is going to have a lot of trade and investment opportunities coming in. I want you to be able to be a part of it. There's 500
Quit
gold.
sounding like Dad. What do you want?
I want you to be okay here when I'm gone. There's 500 gold here on the table for you. And I hope that
Really?
when we come back, that you're in a good, wealthy spot. Use this gold wisely, please. And I take out a water skin and I kind of just set it on the table.
Okay.
Sure.
She's just
Poor
like,
Elsta.
yeah, she's lost. She looks at you. So like, are you leaving?
I'm gone. I want to come back, but the things that we face are just as bad as that dragon that destroyed our city.
She takes the water, and she like puts it on her face. And she does this, and she takes some, and she like spits it out.
Sounds about right.
I want to see you again, right, brother?
I'll be back. I promise.
And she looks like she's gonna give you a hug, and she like punches you in the shoulder.
Punch her back and give her a healing hand.
Yeah, so I smack her on the back, but I do it as a hand of healing.
Okay.
Get rid of some of that
You like
nausea.
better be back.
Yeah.
You promised me.
I've never told anyone else this, but when I'm in a fight, in my mind, a lot of the time, I want to run, and I feel like that'll keep me in the game longer than anyone else.
Did you? Is this before or after you hit her?
This is after.
Okay, you said that after?
Yeah.
Because once you hit her, she's like, you hit like a bitch.
Just kidding. Be it so, sister.
Roll attack.
And then after you say that, she's like, she gives you a hug, and she's like, you better be back.
I promise.
Or I will find you and I will kill you myself.
Please don't leave this city. It's too dangerous of a world. Now that I've left and I've seen, please just stay here with Virgil. You'll be safe.
Can I ask you something?
What's up?
Do you like Virgil?
We've only known each other for a couple days, but he seems like
I'm gonna like
someone-
marry that guy.
Whoa.
Let's not push it that far yet.
So just telling you now.
But I do want you to be happy here.
Me and him will be happy. Don't worry, brother.
You want? And I whisper, you want little demon babies?
And she gets back. She kind of like ponders for a second.
You haven't thought this
They'll
through,
be
have you?
imps. Demon monkey babies.
I don't know. We'll see where it goes.
Sister, whatever you want. You
There-
have this capital, and it
I'm
will
like, there
get
is
you
such a
through
thing as
until I make it back.
contraception.
You promise me you'll be back.
I'll be back.
You better.
And in my mind, I'm thinking, I don't know if I
We'll be back.
But I keep saying, I will be back.
You're projecting confidence.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
You say bye to your sister?
Yeah. Give her a big hug, and then I head upstairs. While I'm walking up, if you are interested with Virgil, maybe you should clean up this throw up. And I do that as I walk up and walk out.
Oh my gosh.
You just hear, "Fuck."
Fuck
Yeah. That's what you hear. So, everyone else being upstairs, including Lucia.
No.
Sega and Ari, you saw were just standing outside. Didn't. Who?
His role.
Oh, which was the.
What I know. So
Oh, about the Ravens.
Raven Queen.
yeah.
Raven Queen.
So this is where I was coming from with that. So like I've only been with this group for not super long. Like where I come from was like a little town up north. Like it was by Perosia Lake, and they mainly just kind of had a temple to the Wild Mother, and that was about it.
Okay.
And when Tekken and his squad showed up, it was like kind of like off-putting to me. Even I would say even like scary.
I mean, you are a paladin.
Yeah, it is everything that you are against in a way. Yeah.
So I'm wondering like what I would know about Raven
his oath.
Queen. Yeah, well, and my oath comes from swearing to the Wild Mother like it's an oath of vengeance to get revenge on what happened to my town, which I don't know like who was behind it, but I know it was sacked basically. So like, what do I know about the Raven Queen from like coming from this town of like just kind of like farmers and fishers, but they were the only deity they knew there. The only temple was for the Wild Mother.
What did you roll?
14.
Okay. With a 14.
You didn't have a modifier?
Died +0.
Okay. I should have given you guidance. But
It's
You know the champ. There's with the 14. It's not great.
I mean, it's like 75%.
not bad.
Well,
yeah,
here's the
it's
thing though.
it's
above average.
Yeah,
70%.
It's not
72.
yeah,
with just your background.
yeah.
Is there something in particular you're looking for?
So, like, what I'm wondering in character is like, why are these people so like off-putting and scary to me?
Okay, so the essence that you get from them is that they are out for them and them only.
Sounds about right.
They are basically bringers not of death, but they are the think of the middleman. They are there to help the ones who fall and basically send them in the direction of the Raven Queen.
Rolling these checks.
I didn't know I did that. Okay. Is there any
So I guess in a sense, just their presence and think of like you're at the mall and you see a bunch of heavy goth.
That's kind of what I was thinking of,
That's-
but like, more serious than that.
Will kill you,
Yeah.
Goss.
Yeah, that's
you
all I'm
remember
like.
those Goss where you were there when we were?
Yeah,
what
we
was
got
the
chased.
golden age
Yeah.
of goth? It's like
It's like those
2000 to
guys.
2005 or so.
Maybe yeah, early
Like, these
2000s.
guys have like boots that go up to their knees.
Yeah.
They have like the chain
They
around the
listen,
neck.
they listen to Evanescence.
Yeah.
The spike belt.
Bring me the life.
Yeah.
Lip earring.
Yeah, that's kind of the same feeling you get from these guys.
Any relationship between Wild Mother and Raven Queen that I would
I mean, we're at opposite ends, but
Almost parallel, but obviously the Wild Mother is chaotic, whereas in the Raven Queen is lawful. So
Okay.
But the Raven Queen's evil, right?
yeah, lawful.
So it
evil.
is on the
Wild
other side of the
Oh, I guess
spectrum.
yeah. I mean, like right on, like
it's diametrically
yeah,
opposed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But ironically, we're not like at each other's throats. So like we're just
You
it's
guys
just-
could be cordial. It's just the uncomfortability
yeah,
is
exactly.
there.
What-
There's always
yeah.
going to be some tension.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I think we're all leery of them.
Yeah, that's
I
what I,
think
was
I'm
like.
comfortable with them because of my relationship with Tekken. You know,
Same, actually.
We just get a bad rap.
We have that comfort and like we know Tekken. He
Well, like I said-
he may worship the Raven Mother, but we know him. He's always
Raven
been there for us. He's a good guy.
He's good with
My
that.
God completely opposes it, like whatever. But for me, I look at like this Ranthor's faith and being that the guy who was once known as Trevor Masor, the Latin name for the Grim Reaper for death, because he's going around killing people.
Wait, how do you say that?
Trevor Masor.
I didn't know. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, that was his nickname when we started.
Wow.
Because he traveled the wastelands, just wiping out whoever got in his way. And as he was saved, if you will, by the Allhammer, I look at like his faith and his renewing his belief in the Allfather is what kind of prevents him from letting those kind of things have any fear. Like there's no fear. There's honor in death, and I just don't feel this. But the biggest thing is our relationship, our group relationship with Tekken is kind of what I look at for us, because you're new.
Yeah.
But for us, why we may not be as off put by it, because we're like, these are just some of
Yeah, we were at
Tech's
Tekken.
guys. We're like, yeah, we're with Tech. We've seen what Tech can do.
So I'm like, Tarek comes from a position of like, you know,
You're
he's,
Paladin, dude. Paladin would
he's-
be.
but he's
like,
also
what the hell?
like young and naive.
Yeah.
Everybody trusts this group, so sees Tekken and who is it? Sega and Ari,
Sega and Ari.
and it's like a little afraid,
intimidated.
but yeah, intimidated. But
Did you get
like,
a description on what they look like?
no.
Okay.
They look
So-
like Grim Reapers.
So yeah, we're basically
Other-
like almost dressed all in
Yeah,
black.
that's definitely
raven
intimidating.
They're,
feathers.
they're
Yeah.
Death Eaters from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
If you look at
Okay,
for
I
Tekken,
think I
if you
got
look
it.
at the mini, this is him, right?
Okay.
On 100%.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, when he
wings
said the
though are not
wings,
the
That's
wings.
When you cast
the
flight.
spell.
Yeah. When he
Yeah.
casts a spell, the wings, even though these are solid here, they're more like I would say like a black, purple mist as they form into wings,
They're
right?
scary.
Yeah.
They're
They're
scary
scary.
mofos.
Yeah, you see these raven wings come out of nowhere all of a sudden.
And-
If you never seen them, I would say your character kind of would be like, what the hell?
Okay.
Like this guy just sprouted wings. Like what the hell? Why aren't you guys scared? We're like
I'll just pipe up.
we know
as
tech.
I love the Wild Mother, and I love life, and I love nature. But death is a part of life, and it's hard. I understand why a lot of people are like reticent to accept that because it sucks a lot of the time. But I understand a little bit more now after watching these guys, especially during the last battle, with the respect they treated the dead. Like it's basically just another way to look at the way that life ends here. So the Raven Queen is the goddess of death, right? And I look at it again.
Yep.
The queen
And we
of death.
serve death.
And
I think that's pretty scary to Turk.
it's
Seeing as a
it's-
paladin, if you come over to the Allhammer. So that's the way of the warrior. That's us. That's who we are. No fear.
Is
It is. We're gonna,
Ichi up there yet?
when we die,
Yeah.
we're gonna be back reunited
He's
in
like,
the Great Hall.
Wild Mother.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's how I look at it. Kind of like
Yeah, that's fair.
very, very, if you will, kind of to really simplify it, very similar to the relationship to Odin. Very, very
that
similar.
makes sense.
That would be like, that's how I look at him, and that's how Ranthar would looks at him, like kind of very similar to like the way we could better understand is like Odin. Like
Yeah.
and that's there. Like, yeah, if I die in battle, I die in battle.
Yeah.
But I'll be in the Great Hall. I'll be feasting and fighting every
That's
day.
fair. Yeah.
So are people having conversation in game about God?
Yeah,
I don't know.
We're kind of.
Oh,
I
boy,
didn't
here we
start
go. We
that
start
way,
going back
but
again.
it seems
Yeah.
like it's gone
Okay,
that way.
Is that how it's going?
I would say so.
There's
Yeah.
just some
Uh,
conversation. So I want to
Well,
sneak
I don't want to
up.
offend though. I wouldn't want to
Sneak.
offend.
Yeah.
Okay, you sneak
I
up, I,
wouldn't want to
sneak
offend
back.
tech.
I'm
Okay,
like
my
a
friend.
little
I want to
like
sneak up
overwhelmed
behind,
here
Tarek.
Okay.
And
as
I
I'm
want-
walking backwards. Like, oh.
And I
pull
want
out your
to
Wild Mother
kind of just like
totem.
put my hands on his shoulders, and I want to go, friend, you're on the right path. Don't stray.
I'm
You
on,
try to scare
on the other side of
You try to
Terry.
scare him?
No.
Okay.
But
I'll look at him and
I'll
say,
just put an
tried
arm
to-
around his shoulder and be like, "The Wild Mother provides."
And I just like kind of drink my drink, and I'm like a
I just pat him on the shoulder,
Like-
wink at him.
little overwhelmed by all this.
I'll wait for them to kind of like move away from Tarek, and I'll be like,
Raven Queen.
my friend, you can either fight death or you can fight alongside death. Which do you choose?
Oh my
and
god.
Tarek's like,
This poor dude's like, shit.
Just take some time.
With
Think
the-
about it.
With the
Divine
14, with the 14, you also realize that the Raven Queen or Raven Queen followers had nothing to do with the ravage of your
Yeah.
city.
okay, that's important, yeah.
The only thing they wanted was for the dead to go to be, with the Raven Queen, right? One,
In the Raven Queen followers' eyes, there is one person that all death and
Yeah,
souls should
yeah.
be sent to, and they feel that it is her and her only. So
and the others, all the rest of us are trying to claim the rest of the dead for
Yeah.
our respective deities.
you're like, no, it's my soul. No, it's our soul.
But
I mean, it's in her name.
it's complicated, right?
And my deity just says if you're a warrior, a warrior, a fighter, like let's
This-
just
this
for
is why
example,
this
a
is-
barbarian, paladin.
This is like the text that we got with all those like AI freaking things going on.
But I mean, this is why the
you know,
Vikings always fought to the death, right? Like
yeah,
the
I mean that's
Aesir.
just for us. That's just what we embrace. I mean, will it be the Raven Queen or whenever people try to usher me over? Sure, but in the end, Alhammer's gonna say, yeah, but he goes to the hall. That's the belief. The Raven Queen will get a glimpse of him as he dies. Sure, it's like it's Ranthor.
Anyway,
And then Alhammer will say, but he's coming with me.
we're having our theological discussion here.
But it's cool though.
Okay.
But it makes sense. As I would say, as a paladin who doesn't know
Yeah,
tech
no,
well,
a
you'd
young
be afraid.
paladin
And
too.
I would say, if my character was just joining that, I would be, especially when he starts sprouting wings to fly, like I would scare the shit out of him. Like, I'd be like,
So I'm thinking of
"Holy
that
shit."
that scene that you guys
Yeah.
said where you were like convincing someone to give you the temple, and like Tarek was there, and he's probably just like, oh my god.
I would think like if you for you mean tech,
I also said
tech
like
is kinda
in
scary
the
looking.
in the meeting
Should have been there, Michael.
that she offers
Vito.
gifts to her followers.
I even want to put it like this, just for Ranthor a little bit, because this is a guy whose nickname was the Grim Reaper at one point. Well, not Grim Reaper, the Angel of Death. That's what it means. Kind of, because even though I'm not that person anymore, but there's a piece of me that still a little bit, won't say it, but kind of embraces tech and the Raven Queen. There's just that little bit, and I think
Yeah.
she knows that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you may be with the Allhammer now.
We
but at
acknowledge each other's strengths.
Yeah, but at one
Exactly.
point, the Raven
Yeah.
Queen is like, at one point I had you. At one point I had you on the path to vengeance. You were mine. And so I kind of feel like there's just this odd relationship that she knows who Ranthor was when he started. And Tech understands who he was. And he was there when when this happened to Ranthor, when the Allhammer came
when
to
he
him.
had to choose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but
This
so
was
I mean,
a
I
podcast
look
way
at there's
back in the day.
there's this
Yeah.
huge for Ranthor. There's a huge understanding with him and Tech. He gets it. It's like I got no problem ushering people into death. That's what you want. Let me be the last thing you see. And so now the Allhammer's like, okay, cool, but we kind of got to refine that a little bit. This is not about vengeance, and Ranthor still has that little. So I kind of feel like at one point in his life, even though he wasn't a follower, he had this unknowingly had this relationship with the Raven Queen.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was right there. He was within her
I think
grasp.
most people
past
do.
kind
at
of
some,
aligned
at
a
some
little
level
bit.
have a relationship with that aspect of life, like the Raven.
They're like this is like Wolverine. You guys don't want to kill. If I have to, I'm killing. You know,
Yeah.
don't. And the Allhammer's kind of like, Professor, I kind of don't want you to kill. Like, yeah, whatever, Charles. I'm gonna kill. But you're a good guy now, and I'm still gonna kill.
Sometimes you do.
You know.
Necessary.
Right. So that's why I kind of see our relationship minds with Tech is really, really special because of that.
It is interesting.
Because
It's
of that.
complex, for sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure. And I think Tech understands that. He's like, I get it. This guy may be following this god, but for a long time, whether he wants to be or not, he was ushering people into death. He just didn't embrace it.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I bring something up before I forget?
What's up?
Lucia, she's
Yeah.
here with us.
Yeah.
Lucia,
Maybe
before I
there's like
forget,
a seed
there's a member of the Red
like a
Guard
path
here
to
in town.
vengeance
His name is
that
Asher.
Tarek sees
He's
in Tekken and his.
he was grievously wounded
group.
before
I'll
we
water
got
that
here
seed.
to New Zambola.
Yes.
Is there any way you could take the time to go take a look at him? I feel so awful. One of his eyes is damaged, and it seems like nothing anyone has done has been able to heal that. Could you please take a look at him?
So are you just asking her to see if she can go and check this guy out?
At some point before we leave.
Okay. All right. So I'll do that as a side thing and just see what happens, and I'll let you know what happens.
Sure.
Right. What are you doing? You coming back up, right? Or
Yeah, I
you,
was just up there.
Okay.
All I was gonna say is out of game. We should probably say our farewells and get out of here
Let's
because
roll.
we
Let's
have
roll.
2 hours before
I
we're in
wanted to get
Zambola
outta
for
here.
another session.
Hello, this is your editor. This is the end of this episode, but not the end of the session. If you enjoyed this show, please leave a review on Apple Podcasts or wherever you found us, and don't be afraid to spread the word. We appreciate the feedback. The road is calling our heroes back to travel. What surprises await in the desert? Find out on the next episode of the Mayhem Misfits podcast. Until then, thank you for listening, and take care.